Welcome. Today's short video is going to be on UFW. So UFW is the Uncomplicated Firewall in Linux. So I'm going to start out by showing you a status. So it's really just the command line for the Uncomplicated Firewall. I'll probably say that wrong a couple of times. Actually, let's set the screen size higher to this, the font size higher so we can see a little bit better. So I'm just going to increase the font to, let's see, that should be good. Okay, so so that's how you can get the status of your UFW. So it's very simple, and it might take you a little while to remember these commands, but once you do, it's not hard. So that turns it on. Now this warning might be scary at first because if you're connected to a remote machine, you don't want to lock yourself out. But generally speaking, I have found that the current SSH session does not get disconnected. So you'll see that if I list my, if I do a status now, you'll see that I have no rules. So it just says active. So if I do status numbered, let's do status numbered, you'll see that still nothing. So let's add something so you can see. So I'm going to do UFW add, and I'm not going to cover any kind of port specific adding like with numbers and IPs and stuff like that, just the general commands. So UFW has aliased or names of applications, so I can just type Apache if I want to allow my web server. So I just do UFW add Apache. I got that wrong. Hold on. Let's see. It's allow. Sorry. So it's just allow Apache. And you'll see that if you do get something wrong, you get that help screen. So now we've got the two rules for Apache allowed. So I'm going to up arrow till I get to my status numbered again, and it's going to show you I've got two rules for Apache. One is allow in, and Apache v6 is the IP6, I think. You know the new version of the IP addressing. So let's go ahead and add a couple. UFW add. Let's do SSH. And you'll see, oops, I don't know why I always do add for some reason. But so we want to do allow SSH, which is good because allow is a great command. I think add the command or add the allowance. So if you need to see, you can see right away. You can see UFW app list. Will give us some of the basics that are available, but there are more than that. That's a short list. So for example, like say if I have webmin on there, say if I use webmin, I want to do allow webmin. You'll see that I still get it even though it's not on that available applications. So if I do UFW status now, you'll see I have webmin port 10,000, but it just doesn't list it as webmin. Now say I don't want that port, we can do UFW delete, or you could type in webmin, but actually I don't think you can. So if I type in delete webmin, I believe that does not work. I have not done that for a while, so yes, that's an invalid command. So you want status numbered to get your, what's what, and UFW delete, let's do 3. One thing I got to spell delete correctly. Delete 3, and it wants to double check, and you'll see now that rule 3 has been removed, and the list will collapse. So now there's a different rule 3. So you got to pay attention to that. You don't want to delete something by mistake. So every time you do a delete, you'll need to pay attention to what rule, how they've been renumbered. So that gets rid of webmin. I'm going to have a postfix server on this, so I want to do UFW allow postfix, and we'll be good to go. UFW status again, and there we go. So if you need to turn it off for some reason because something went wrong, you just UFW disable, or you're just thinking it's blocking something you don't want it to, you can do that, and then to enable it again, you just UFW enable. So it's really that simple. Now the log for it is in cd var logs, I think. Cd var, and I think it's log, I guess. Yeah, and so I think it's right here Does it go to syslog? Let's do. I think it goes to syslog. So let's do cat. This might be a mistake. Cat syslog, and we'll grep out UFW. I need to spell syslog correctly, I guess. So, oh, there it is. Yes, I'm sorry, UFW log. So let's just tail UFW log. I didn't think it was in syslog. Sorry. So you'll see what's been blocked and what it's up to. You'll see like right here is a block, and you'll get a lot of blocks. There are constantly people trying to hack you, and that's why you need UFW. So with that in mind, I hope you enjoyed that, and let's do this so I can get a screen. This is from my thumbnail, UFW block. There we go. Okay, well, have a great day, and I hope you learned something from this.